two teams.
Let's get it, MP.
Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.
We know MP came ready to play.
We hope you'll come back many times this season. And our ticket group has the latest specials and upcoming events. Stop by before you make your way home. And don't forget to bring your family to our upcoming pack giveaway. Enjoy an exciting game and receive a free Magic pack. Hey Magic fans, will we see you in the Magic Mascot t-shirt giveaway day? Stop the Magic Dragon will have a shirt for every fan in the arena. So bring the kids. We hope to see you there. And don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to present you than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Stop the Magic Dragon and our Magic Dancers.
Don't miss out on the upcoming Magic home games. Visit us online or at the ticket booth for more information.
The National Basketball Association and the Orlando Magic committed to a safe and enjoyable sport. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. So this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldrich joining us courtside. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, there's the Magic, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for the 76ers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Clark in at the 2 guard. And for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches. And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Clark for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Caldwell Pope against Clark. And it's Banchero missing. Clark, the pass to Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Carter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And here's Banchero, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Banchero, that's good.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Clark into the lane, and he gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now, Suggs. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Clark kicks to George. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Magic. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Now, here's Suggs. Now the 76ers on the break. Clark with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. No good from Clark.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it, and we've still got a number of games to go.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's Clark with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. Tries from 10, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Embiid.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Drills it from outside. Banchero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And here is Suggs, following the 3 moments ago from Clark. Wagner from long range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the left side wing. Maxey on the wing. Back to Clark from downtown. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And it's Banchero missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Clark finds Oubre. Back to Clark. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Hook shot. Carter pulls it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Carter with a screen on Oubre. Another miss by Banchero.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Clark, nice form on the 20-footer. Clark's got 7 points in the game. The Magic trail by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The 76ers third.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
On defense, Philadelphia, 7-point differential.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
On its way from Clark for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 9. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And he makes that one.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Maxey. Caldwell Pope against Clark. Back to Maxey. At the top of the key, Clark over Caldwell Pope. No good from Clark. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. The 3. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. For the finish, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Banchero's got 14.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
George dishes to Clark. Releases. Oubre can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Banchero. 26 points for him last game against Indiana. Wagner from long range. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Wagner passes to Anthony. Banchero, a screen on Maxey. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 6. Drives to the hoop. Clark outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Clark's got 16 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Anthony finds Banchero. The 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. From 12 feet out. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Gary Harris is checked in for Orlando. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The Magic trail by 6. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Harris. For 3. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Harris.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. Grimes with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
A nice shot by Harris.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Back to Clark. Here's Maxey. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Yabusele kicks to Clark. Off target from outside. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 1. Wagner, a screen on Maxey. A miss that time would have put him up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Yabusele. He's out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Grimes in at the 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. The Magic trail by 6. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Right wing. Pass to Clark. Over Anthony. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Anthony. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And Orlando making a change here. Houston's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond. And Georgia subbed in for Yabusele.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. Howard's checked in for the Magic. The 76ers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
It's good. Grimes has got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Gary Harris is checked in for Howard.
Number 14, Gary Harris.
Anthony taking his time here. Here's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Embiid, the pass to Clark. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Harris. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. 5 on the clock. Anthony, no one around. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
A 3-ball. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 11. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Clark.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A shot by Anthony, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. To the middle. Pass to McCain. Misses the 3. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Anthony kicks to Harris. back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Anthony's got 14.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the inside. Clark. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside Anthony. Harris outside. Batadze the pass to Banchero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Harris kicks to Banchero. Here's Batadze. Stolen by George. Here's the break. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 25 points in the game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Banchero. Good. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Got that one up quick.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
And here is Anthony. He's got 14. And McCain pulls it down. From deep, George. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Anthony up on top. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Banchero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Mo Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Gary Harris. The shot by Anthony, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. On its way from Clark for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Clark's got 27 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Banchero outside. The Magic again can't hit.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre outside. Clark for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anthony. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. George finds Clark. Here's Bona. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Wagner. It's tipped. Maxey with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's George. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Carter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Wagner missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The Magic trail by 11. And stolen by Maxey. Clark outside. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Suggs. He has yet to score. Out to Anthony. Will it go? Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Clark. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Magic trail by 11. Suggs passes to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. .135 left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Banchero outside. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now here's Anthony. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
He gets it in there. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Carter kicks to Wagner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Wagner. 32 points for him last game against Indiana.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Outside, Maxey from past the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. The shot is good off the backboard. Anthony's got 21. And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the 76ers.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Clark.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Suggs. Still yet to score from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Clark's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Wagner. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Good ball movement here by the Magic. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
And more than respectable from three. Banchero stretching his range there. Wow.
Maxey passes to George. Clark up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Clark slams it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Banchero outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Now, here's Clark. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Embiid dishes to George. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. George has got 11 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Suggs finds Banchero. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Shoots over Oubre, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Banchero's got 30.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Oubre, good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Banchero against Oubre. The 76ers making a switch here.
First team foul. Coming out of the floor for the Sixers. Number 20, Jared McCain.
Banchero looking around. 4 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. Lets a floater go. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 18. Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid with it. Back to Maxey. Over Suggs. Maxey, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day. because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Now, here's Wagner. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Oubre against Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got 9 points here in the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, George. Maxey with the screen on Wagner. And here's George for 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Still without a basket. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Launches a 3. Maxey, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 14. Pass to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxey looking it over. And here's Embiid. Over Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career, but he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And the first one at the line is good. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concepts, you might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Now, here's Wagner. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 37.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
McCain tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Both free throws, good from Banchero. Here's McCain. He has 6. Drummond with a screen on Suggs. The tray. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his second bucket of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Anthony. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Pass to Anthony. This one for 3. And that one is off. Philadelphia leading by 14. Now here's Drummond. Here's McCain. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCain's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Pass to McCain. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. For the Magic, Goga Bitadze comes in for Wendell Carter. And Wagner subbed in for Banchero. The Magic trail by 14. Now Suggs, scoreless thus far. Outside Anthony, from the line, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. A three-pointer, no good. Down low, there's Bitadze, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his first points in this one.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Here's Bitadze. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Grimes. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. Grimes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Anthony. 21 points in the game. Here's Suggs. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Now here's Drummond. Still scoreless. Pass to Grimes. And Drummond kicks to Edwards. Yabusele passes to Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Anthony. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 14. 1:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And Anthony gets it to go. Here's McCain. He's got 8. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here.
Substitution for your Magic, Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Grimes. He has 7. They set the screen. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Isaac kicks to Anthony. 19 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Shot clock at 5. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Grimes, and there's the drive. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead. They lead by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey out there with Clark. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Oubre. And it's Yabusele in at the four-man position.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
They get the rebound. Drummond. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero against Oubre. Now, here's Banchero. Guarded closer. The shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Clark with the finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Anthony. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Oubre passes to Clark. Hands it from downtown. Clark's got 41.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Anthony. They need this. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark the pass to Yabusele. Back to Clark. Corner shot. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, they'll be... Happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Yep, it counts.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Magic trail by 17. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Yabusele. Ben Carroll, left side. Pass to Anthony. Back to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Embiid. Can they get it? Bitadze can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 17. Maxey, no good. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Clark, and it's good. 2 points.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Now, here's Maxey. Clark outside. Oubre kicks to Clark. 76ers moving the ball around. 3-pointer. And it's Orlando. With the rebound. Bitadze's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anthony can't hit.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
It's the 3-point bomb. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
Shoot 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. No good on the second free throw. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Now, Banchero. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey, Suggs passes to Banchero. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here is Clark. George. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Clark. The 76ers again can't hit it. Maxey against Suggs. And he banks in the lane. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to...
catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
The 76ers leading by 15. To the paint, tries from 10. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. On the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oubre, good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Magic trail by 19. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Back to Anthony. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Clark up top, covered by Anthony. And it's Clark slamming it down.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Maxey in the corner. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here are the Magic now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Anthony. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anthony's got 29 in the game. Oubre finds George. Back to Oubre. Clark for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now, here's Banchero. Here's Wagner. Great D that time from Oubre. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-4 run. And George kicks to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the front iron. Orlando's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The 76ers leading by 23. Here's Embiid, banked in off the glass.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Here's Clark. The Magic getting the bucket. Over Anthony. No good from Clark. The Magic shooting 40% in the fourth. Banchero passes to Anthony. No good there. Excellent D there from George. 76ers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Oubre for three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Anthony. He hits it from 9. Anthony's got 31. 1:58 left in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Now Clark. Lets the three fly. That shot no good. And the Magic shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Bitadze. Launches it. The rebound by Paul George. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark kicks to Maxey. Jacks up a three. Banchero grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now, here's Banchero. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Banchero inside, defended by George. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
MP already won me my fantasy league this season.
MP like the artist who likes working on his craft. Check him out on that glass tonight. You know he been putting in that work.
Right up.
Great win tonight, MP.
Now, I admire your willingness to dress up in such a casual era.
I appreciate that.
Right? What makes a young man of your age pay special attention to how he dresses?
Man, I like to shop, you know. All my life, there's been things that I've wanted, and now I'm in a position where I can buy it. So I'm just trying to enjoy it and stay young and fly, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Is there any item in particular you like to shop for?
Oh, for sure. It would have to be shoes. You know, I have at least like 400 pairs of shoes. I have a whole room that are just shoes, you know, sneakers, Chelsea boots, suede loafers, you name it. I got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Look out there, MP. What's up, MP? Let's keep this winning streak going. Mama, there goes that man. feeling you, MP.
How's it going, MP?
There he is.
Looking for seats to upcoming Miami Heat games? Head up to the concourse. Visit our ticket booth. Ticket sales reps are standing by. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Bernie. And fans, remember to be here for our promotional hat giveaway. That gift will receive your very own complimentary Heat workout towel. Hey, Heat fans, don't forget to come out to our next home game when every fan in attendance gets their own Heat Answers calendar. It's a fun way to show off your love for the Heat. A reminder, fans, we'll hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to the fan zone and get them signed by Bernie and the Heat Answers. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home?
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Paul George.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Clark in at the 2. And for Miami, we've got Mitchell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt and the camaraderie has grown.
Here we go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Hero against Maxey. Clark outside. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Up top, Hero. All alone. Rebound by Philadelphia. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Here's Hero. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. The rebound by Maxey. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. George, left side. The baseline J. The rebound by Ware.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo, a screen on Clark.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
6 to shoot. Adebayo, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
So it's Miami now. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Hero with the bucket.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Goes up on the wing. George, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Mitchell, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Well, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Back to Clark. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Itaquez on the wing. Back to Hero. Has to Ware. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Off target at the rim.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The 3, George, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Mitchell against Clark. Again, the Heat misses. Philadelphia leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Dance crew, give them a round of applause.
Heat trail by 7. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Count the basket.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Embiid finds Clark. Down low. Embiid with it. Embiid drawing the double team. That one a little long. Now Hero. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Now Mitchell launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points.
What a nice kick there from Jaquez, really making a quick read.
Clark with a screen on Jaquez. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Adebayo. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Hero for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Mitchell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Maxey. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 6. For 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clark, the pass to George. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, Miami, now 4 games behind.
Well, I think for Miami, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
So it's Philadelphia now. Miami making their last shot. On the attack, Hero. It's stolen by Embiid from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. There's the triple. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition." That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop. And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Ali. Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. On the attack, Hero. The shot comes out. George passes to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Hero with another miss.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Both free throws good from Maxey. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Jovic, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Count it.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Clark against Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Burks with it. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Maxey passes to Clark. Kicks it to George. Shoots over Robinson. And George with the basket on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 5 assists in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Burks against Maxey. Outside Burks. Knocked away. Shoots over Maxey. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Clark. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Burks. Drummond grabs the miss.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Burks against Maxey. Adebayo passes to Burks. Kicks it out to Anderson. Adebayo sets a screen. Anderson finds Adebayo. Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Yep, that one goes.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Maxey against Burks. Pass to Anderson. Adebayo, a screen on Oubre. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Burks has got 5 now. Clark against Robinson. And the basket by Clark.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Sixers on top, up by 15. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Clark against Burks. Pass to McCain. Back to Clark. The 3-ball. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 13. Burks for 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Grimes, the pass to George. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Hero, no good.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Robinson with it. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Jovic passes to Anderson. Now here's Robinson. 3-pointer. And he buries his first look.
And Robinson's role is out there to stretch the floor, which is why his guys encourage him to keep firing.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Heat trail by 14.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Hero. Burks has gotten his third basket of the night. Here's Grimes. No good on the three.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Anderson finds Burks. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And the basket by Clark.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Jovic passes to Hero. And the three off target. Philadelphia leading by 14. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Screen by Embiid. From downtown, Miami grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, that really was the difference. When it came down to crunch time, there was just no let-up. They made sure to finish strong and not allow any chance for the opponent to come back.
And it's Ware missing. The Sixers lead by 13. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. And no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Clark, the pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
That one misses.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And that one misses.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And he's good on the second. Philadelphia leading by 13. Clark, the pass to Embiid. Back to Clark. Takes the three. Anderson pulls it down.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Anderson for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The floater blocked.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Anderson, and Jaquez is subbed in for Robinson. On defense, the Heat, trailing by 13. Bona knocks it down from distance. Bona's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's where he picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
To the wing, right side. Here's Grimes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Grimes has got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's good. 2 points. Hero's got 13.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Jaquez covers. Mitchell against Clark. Fades back. Rebound Miami. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Now Adebayo. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Team foul number 4. 76er substitution. Number 19, Justin Edwards.
Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it with nobody near him. 15 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that one's on target from the wing. Clark's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to McCain. Clark with it from outside the arc. Counted from distance. Clark's got 25 points.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's where. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Hero. Here's where. Embiid covers. Here's Hero. Gets an open look and hits it. Hero's got 17 points.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Embiid from outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Adebayo. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. On the wing, Mitchell. Maxey covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ware. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Robinson. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Clark. The kick out to Maxey. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 16. And here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Pass to Ware. Robinson on the wing. And here's Mitchell. Here's Ware. And Adebayo slams it in.
And you love the energy that Bam is bringing here, just all over the glass.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Now here's Clark. That's tipped. Adebayo with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Robinson against Oubre. Robinson passes to Jaquez. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Bona with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 14. To the middle. It's Edwards on the wing. From the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson on the wing. Clark covers. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Adebayo a screen on Maxey. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
And here's Clark for 3. Drains the triple. Clark's got 30.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Robinson. To the paint. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Bona. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
52 seconds left in the half. Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Over Oubre. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Oubre. Kicks it out to Clark from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Difficult situation for Miami. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Now Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Whoa, Ernie.
And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Heat trail by 20. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Maxey, Paul George out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Clark in at the shooting guard position.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
George finds Maxey. Tipped. Mitchell against Clark. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
That shot wide open. He's got 13.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Heat, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
The Sixers lead by 21. Here's George. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Mitchell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Up top, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's where Embiid covers. Back to Adebayo. Hero outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And you got to like the crafty approach there. Hero really good at keeping the defender off balance.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hero.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
And so Hero nails both of them. The Sixers lead by 21. Embiid inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 6 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Maxey against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's George. Shoots over Jaquez. George's shot is off. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Clark. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. George outside. Off target with the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Mitchell. Clark covers. Hero with it. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
The Sixers with another miss. Heat trail by 20. Outside Jaquez. And here's Hero. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
George passes to Clark. Hits the trifecta. Clark's got 38 points.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
Hero finds Adebayo. Tipped away and stolen by Clark. And they're running. Jumps up. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Tries to break his ice.
Miami foul. Wade. 3rd personal foul. Coming onto the floor for the Sixers, Andre Drummond. Quentin Grimes.
Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. To the wing on the left. Drummond to screen on Jaquez. And here's Clark for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ware. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Maxey. And here's Clark for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, Mitchell. Clark covers. Elbow shot. Paul George pulls down the board.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Adebayo from long range. Nails it from 3. Adebayo's got 9.
The versatility of Adebayo, he can initiate and he can shoot off the catch.
Takes a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Hero outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. From behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. And stolen by Clark.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Anderson's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in. Pass to McCain. Clark outside. There's the 3. Rebound Miami. For 3, Robinson. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Drummond to screen on Anderson. A nice shot by McCain.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Hero. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clark. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Grimes has got 7 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Anderson. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. Well, the 76ers shooting 56% today. Pass to McCain. Back to Clark. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break Miami. Now here's Mitchell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Here's Clark. Philadelphia with another miss. Miami has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Hero against Clark. Hero, the pass to Mitchell. And again, it's Miami converting.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Hello.
Now Hero. He's got 27. Here's the 3. No good that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Clark. Puts it up. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hero for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clark outside. Pulls up on the wing. McCain shot is off. Hero, the pass to Anderson. Sinks that one from the post. Anderson's got 5.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. The rebound by Ware. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Here's Ware. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Here's Hero. That one's good for 2.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Grimes. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Grimes has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Back to Robinson. To the inside. Kicks it to Hero. This one for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. And here are the Sixers now. Clark outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, a chance to check in on Bam Adebayo. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the Heat's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Anderson. Outside Robinson. And here's Hero. 4-3. That shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Maxey. From 10 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Maxey's got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Jovic. Now Burks. Back to Hero. It's good from the top of the key. Hero's got 34.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Here's Yabusele. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
The Sixers lead by 23. Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Burks with it. Hero outside. Back to Burks. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Hero. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. For three, George. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
Pass to Jovic. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Jovic. Hero outside. Pass to Anderson. Can they get it? Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Maxey with it. Here's Yabusele. This one for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And there's the screen. Right side, Burks. Releases. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxey surveys. Here's an 8-footer. Again, the Sixers score.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Hero outside. Again, the Heat misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Maxey, that's good.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Hero outside. They still need this. It's rebounded by George.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Hero. Maxey, that's good.
Maxey, 3 points.
Now here's Hero. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Here's George. Can't connect from short range. The Heat shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Hero outside. Back to Burks. There's a screen. That one no good. Ooh, nice D from George.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Yabusele. No good from outside. Miami shooting 37% from the floor at this point. To the middle. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Burks has got 4 points this quarter.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And here's Miami. Has to Ware. The three from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Drummond defending. Hero outside. He shoots. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Hero's got 36 points.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Drummond finds Maxey. Over Hero. And the 10-footer finds the target. Maxey's got 33.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here is Maxey. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Here's McCain. Outside Maxey. Gets a very good look and converts. Maxey's got 35.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called. Whether it's center or forward, it doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
And he can't get the first one.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Maxey, that's good.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Here's McCain. Here's Drummond. Can't cash it in from close range. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Left side, Jaquez. Hero outside. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hero's got 40 points.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's McCain. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Game time. Let's get it, MP. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Here we go, MP. You know you can do it.
Are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from being disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing activities to enter the court, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest public, security, or guest services staff contact. Our next giveaway in the arena is getting a wristband, so bring the whole family and don't miss out. Who needs a free meal freestyle? All you have to do to get one is be here on next giveaway night. See you later, Brian.
We still have a few seats available for upcoming Grizzlies home games. Please get
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Craig Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. All right, a chance to check out stats for Paul George.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Clark. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thanks, David. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Now Clark coming off a solid outing against Miami. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
George gets a screen from Clark. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got his second bucket.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Embiid. This game he had 10 points. Clark kicks to Embiid. Abusele passes to Maxey. Clark. And Bane pulls it down.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Pass to Jackson. And here is Bane. He's covered by Clark. Bane with the bucket.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies stand, Jaren Jackson, out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Out to Morant. Back to Bane. Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Clark the pass to Maxey. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Morant right side. Outside Jackson. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Clark against Bane. Clark with it. He's got 8. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Morant pushes to Clark. And the rejection by Clark. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 6.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Oklahoma City. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And right now for the 76ers, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Clark a screen on Morant. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
All right, then. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. In the third spot, Paul George.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, you can't teach the kind of vision that they have. Natural instinct to read the floor and find the open guy that they all possess.
Bane looking around. Clock at 4. Over Clark. Bain, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Embiid. Driving inside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Clark. Outside for George. Back to Clark. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Grizzlies trail by 10 after back-to-back 50-win season stand. Last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Now on the court, here's your height.
Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Yabusele. Pippen dishes to Clark. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Inside, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Grant, and the rejection by Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. And another miss by Memphis. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Heat.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
The 76ers leading by 12. No good from Clark. Here's Bain. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. It's Pippen on the wing. Morant outside. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. Clark is screen on Pippen. Maxey passes to Clark. To the right side. Morant with the steal. And they're running. Bain with it. Guarded now by Clark. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. They recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Kennard in for John Morant. Here's Maxey. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. Clark inside. Guarded by Bain. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Pippen. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Pippen missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. Grimes passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clark for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Free throw good from Pippen. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Off's jacked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. Now, here's Clark. The 3 from George. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
And here's Kennard. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite 3-point shooter.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Pippen. Jackson with the screen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Maxey. Clark kicks to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey against Pippen. There's the screen. Kennard against Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama can't hit. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey, and it's Clark in at the shooting guard. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Taking 2 shots. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Outside, George. Here's Clark. Outside, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Embiid finds Clark. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Pippen. Wells passes to Jackson. Over Embiid. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark into the lane. Pass to Oubre. Back to Clark. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Clark's got 16.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Maxey on the wing. On the wing, George. Shoots over Aldama. Pass to Oubre. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for him.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wells kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jackson to stop the run. And again, Memphis no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Clark. Misses from close range.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. That free throw good from Kennard.
Well, you talk about Luke Kennard. He shot 49% for a season from beyond the arc. Led the league in three-point percentage back-to-back years. Kennard is so valuable.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Jackson finds Bain, and the rejection by Clark. Bain against Oubre. Embiid the pass to Clark. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Oubre. Clark for three. Buries it from three-point range. Clark's got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And here's Kennard. He's got 6. On the wing, Bain. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Shoot.
First free throw is good. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. The shot comes out. Good D by Embiid.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Here's Aldama looking to end the run. And another miss by Memphis. Here he goes. McCain's shot is off. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 12.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Clark kicks to Yabusele. And then Clark slams it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for him.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Clark finds Embiid. Back to Clark. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Clark's got 27.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Bain. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant. You can see And, Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Two fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
The Grizzlies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he makes the first. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort. Now,
that is a great finish!
Oh my.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. Wells' shot is good. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, 76ers moving the ball around. From the arc, McCain's shot is off. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 19-point game.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Drummond. Clark for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 38 points.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Huff passes to Morant. Six to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Shoots the 3. McCain's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Morant scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Over to the left wing. Clark kicks to Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Payne. Clark outside. There's Jackson with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Clark. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant outside to the inside. Good D by Drummond.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Maxey. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line?
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Clark.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's Maxey. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Some solid defense from Maxey.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Three-pointer. Abusele can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Bain against Clark. Lets it go from deep. Bain, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And George gets it to go.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Left side, Jackson. Outside, Bain. And it's off from three-point range.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant kicks to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 8 points.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Back to Maxey. From outside the arc, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wells. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Yabusele. Another miss by Philadelphia. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a wide open look for Payne. No good with the triple.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Shoots from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 18.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Bain. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
It's rebounded by Memphis. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Out to Morant. Over Maxey. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
Back to Clark. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Pass to Clark. Now here's Wells. Defended by George. Bain, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Kicks it out to Maxey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Grizzlies. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And when you look at Memphis, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation. But I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Embiid. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now, here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. Back to Clark. Over Bane. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Maxey against Morant. Here's Bane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot on the wing. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Clark. Clark's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Oubre. Back to Clark. Lets it go. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Outside, Bane. Now, Morant. He's got 24. Back to Bane. Knocks down the three ball. Bane's got 7.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
George passes to Maxey. Here's Clark. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Clark's got 49 points in the game.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Shoots from 12. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Down low. Clark kicks to Oubre. No good on the 3. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside, Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Pass to McCain. Clark against Bane. Here's McCain. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Morant passes to Bane. Now here's Jackson, covered by Oubre. Jackson misses. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Aldama passes to Morant. Now, here's Clark. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jackson against Oubre. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Brandon Clark, 4th.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. It's Morant in the corner. There's a screen by Aldama. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Morant's got 26 points. Now Clark, guarded by Bain. Here's Grimes. That three off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the 76ers?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Huff's jacked in, and Pippen subbed in for Bain. Aldama with the ball. No scoring in this one, and it's Morant missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the jam by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Huff passes to Morant. 1:41 left in the third. A shot off that time. The 76ers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Clark. Another bucket. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Morant. 26 points for him. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 28.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And that one's good by Clark.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. No good on the triple.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. For the three. Shot by Grimes. No good. Pippen outside. Outside for Jackson. That ball's nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jackson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Grizzlies. Clark against Morant. Here's Grimes. Back to Clark. A 3 ball. Knocks it loose. Now here's Morant for 3. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers on top, running away with it. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. They've got Edwards. Lowry out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Bona in at the power forward.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And the first one drops. on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's the break. Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Payne for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Payne is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Drummond with a screen on Pippen. Pass to Bona. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Huff. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Aldama. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Here's Lowry. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Lowry.
Seems like Lowry always knows where his teammates are.
And here's Pippen. Pass to Huff. Back to Pippen. Outside, Bane. Pocket 6. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Second chance effort. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Bona. Fires the 3. They get it back. Outside Lowry. Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. And the 3 ball is good.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Bane. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Drummond with a screen on Pippen. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. For 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, he's been around for so long. Lowry has seen everything. Knew where to go off the pick for the bucket.
Lowry against Pippen. Pass to Wells. Here's Huff. And here's Pippen. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Now, here's Lowry. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Drummond is doubled. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Bona missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Huff. Aldama passes to Huff. Puts up a 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Edwards kicks to Lowry. Pass to Drummond. Over Wells. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane with it. Here's Huff. They could use a bucket. Count that one.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's McCain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. McCain's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now Pippen. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
And the shot goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Pippen. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Lowry dishes to Drummond. Left side Lowry. Back to Drummond. Yep, that one goes.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Huff passes to Bain. The layup off target. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Edwards. Drummond with it. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Pippen. Here's Huff. Here's Bain. Connects on the 17-footer. Bain's got 14 points now in the second half.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Here's Drummond. Drummond with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Fires from deep. The shot by Wells, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Lowry. Can't connect from short range. Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Inside. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Pippen.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
With the step back. Here's Lowry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you're not going to find a much more determined scorer than Lowry.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
Drafted all the way back in 2006, Kyle Lowry is still a quality point guard in this league. That's really impressive.
Moran finds Bain. From outside, off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Oubre, no one around him. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Outside, Bain. Count it, good. Bain's got 11 points in the quarter.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Outside Lowry. He takes it in. Oubre outside. Shoots it up. McCain's shot is off. And the fourth. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Ooh, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You
obviously
guys ready?
Jordan's
It's
Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think it's some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
just how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
You earned that one. Another day, another win.
Yo, crazy gaming, P.
What must